Good morning. Let us set ourselves up for as good a day as we can possibly have. So take your favorite place to sit. And we'll start by arriving and noticing the body. And then noticing the breath. Finally, tune in to the sounds that surround you. Taking one hand onto your heart, followed by the other. Let's connect to the heart center. As we set an intention for our day, take a moment to visualize yourself walking into the most incredible, abundant, and yet peaceful day. Picture it now. Carry this vision with us throughout the day so that when we fall off track, it doesn't matter. We can choose in any moment to move right back toward this vision. Let's move right into a standing position. Let's go intuitive here. So just reach your arms all the way up. Taking hold of one elbow, reaching tall and tipping over to one side. There's no rules. Tune into what your body's needing and feed it breath. Up through the center again, tip over to the other side, grabbing hold of that elbow. All angles are perfect. It's best to explore. And come back to center. Spread your feet super wide. Point the toes out. Open the arms out like you're making a star. And one more time, I'll ask you to hold this vision of the feeling you have throughout your day as you trust yourself to move into the right choices and doing the best you can to create your abundant reality. Picture your stars, a bright yellow, whitish light spreading out, surrounding you and beaming outward. Even if it's silly, let's try to embrace it, envision it. Inhale, get wider, get bigger, get brighter. And then exhale, parallel through feet, bend the knees, take hands to your thighs and send the right shoulder forward. And then left shoulder forward. And back to center. Straighten the legs and touch down to the floor or to blocks. Before we fold, let's open the toes again and rock into one knee followed by the other. Intuitive movements to open the inner legs. There needn't be a sense of urgency. Can you move at your breath's rhythm? And then pivot around so that you walk your hands to the top of your mat. Let's come on into all fours, setting the knees down and arching for a cow shape. Look up. Keep this arch, but start wagging your tail. Okay, so then the hips to the left, look over the left shoulder, And then exhale, push ground away, move through neutral cat position. Arching again. This time look over the right shoulder, send the hips to the right, pause. Inhale back through center, cow shape, arching. Exhale with a sigh today. Come into cat. Let's do that one more time. Inhale and gaze up. Exhale, let it out. Neutral spine with toes tucked, send the hips high. Move yourself to downward facing dog, taking intuitive movements. Rocking way over to the right. Can you flirt with side plank? If you're game for it, take an early side plank. You can always support yourself with this left foot halfway up the mat. Reach the left arm high and take big breaths. Take a peek down, roll the hands down, step to plank position, inhaling. Send the shoulders forward, 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 forward. And then point the elbows backward as you lower slowly to the ground. Let's lift up in cobra, savoring this shape and even rocking it side to side. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Begin tipping to your left. You can stay flirting with side plank. That's perfectly good. Or take it all the way to side plank, any version. Right arm could reach up. Let's connect to breathing. Big ones, in and out. Take a peek down, roll down, step to plank pose. Inhale. Send the shoulders forward, lower all the way to the ground. Slide the hands backward this time. Untuck toes, lift your heart, and take a glorious cobra, about as open as you'll be this morning. Offering the heart upward. And lowering all the way down. Plant hands, move yourself to downward facing dog. Step your right foot inside the right hand. Separate the feet a little bit. Get stable and climb to high lunge. Take a moment to draw the lower belly in. And take hold of the left arm, reaching up and over to the right. And directing breath energy to those constricted spaces. Okay, big arms. Let's move this to peaceful warrior. Back heel down, reaching up. Offer your heart. And exhale, straighten your right leg, create Trikonasana, your triangle. And just like a star, can you spread your energy in all directions? Airing out the joints even more. Left arm reaches across the ear. Look down, roll the hands down, step to downward facing dog. Step your left foot inside the left hand. Be sure the feet are slightly separated. Climb yourself to high lunge. Drawing the abdominal wall in and back. Take hold of the right arm, reaching up and over any shapes. Directing big breathing to those tighter spaces. Reaching the arms up, right hand sliding down back leg. That back heel sets down so you can find peaceful warrior, offering the heart. Straightening left leg, spread your wings, and create Trikonasana. As though the joints could air out. Lengthen breath. Right arm reaches over your temple line. Take a peek down, roll the hands down, step to downward facing dog. Setting your knees down. We'll sit all the way down, extend the legs in front, and this is the last shape we'll take today before a closing intention. Lengthen through spine, you can flex the feet. Find a fold. Lift with the heart. Sitting all the way up, find your final seat. Let's connect once again, hands at the heart. And with eyes closed, affirm to yourself that you trust yourself to make generally the right calls, to move in the right direction, and to be open to receiving the abundance available to you today. Breathe it in. Out through the nose. Have an absolutely wonderful day. If you enjoyed this and would like longer flows with me, I'd love for you to join my community over at Leigha Butler Yoga, where I do a new class every single Sunday of the year, and where the community is just so uplifting and supportive of one another. Let's rise together. And if you've watched this far, thank you so much. I'm going to invite you to leave a community comment in the comments below here on YouTube. And it's an answer to this question. If you can describe in one word or one phrase the feeling state that you're reaching for today, what would that be? We'd love to know. Thanks, everyone. Be well.